This is Force on Force, a bracket-style tournament featuring the branches of our military head-to-head on the water. The site is Toledo Bend Reservoir on the Texas-Louisiana border. The commander for this operation is Lieutenant Colonel Cody Robertson. Each battle begins in the TOC, the Tactical Operations Center, set up lakeside, where Lieutenant Colonel Robertson delivers the rules of engagement for the day.
Yes! Yes! Air Force! You lose, Air Force! Yes! Yeah! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about! Yeah!
This year, the Force on Force crew is teaming up with a Soldier's Child Foundation. ASC takes care of the children of fallen soldiers. With birthday presents, summer camps, and college scholarships, a Soldier's Child sends a strong message to the families who sacrificed their parent. This nation cares. And this season, you'll meet 16 of these kids who will fish with the Force on Force anglers. Today, it's Army versus Navy. Let's meet the competitors. Army bass anglers Stephen Badley and George Shippey combined for 49 years of service in the military. They fished today with Jeremy Rivera Sanchez of Tennessee and Aaron Diaz, also of Tennessee.
It was great. I had a blast. These guys are hilarious.
The Navy is led by Lee Morris and Daryl Mackin, the founder of the Soldier's Child Foundation, who also served 6 years in the U.S. Navy with 2 deployments. Today, they fish with Zach Hamby of Kentucky and Clifton Maurer of Texas.
Beat you, Army-Navy game? We can beat you, didn't we? I think we just did. Maybe a football.
Squids, you know, we're native to the water, so we know how the fish work, so you grunts can stay over there.
We'll let the fish do the talking, Squids. Let's go on up here and see what's going on.
It's the right name for us, baby, because we catch fish. You see what I'm saying? You guys can't even catch a cold.
We'll see who's going to do the talking at the end. All right, Squids, let's get things going. Hey, you guys can't hang with the Army guys. Talking about Army strong.
Okay, guys, we got it. All right, welcome to Force on Force. I'm Cody Robertson, your ground commander for this operation. I'm going to give you your rules of engagement. This season, 2015, the championship is on the line. This is a Soldier's Child special edition of Force on Force, and your name could be right here. There are going to be 4 championship NFL-sized rings on the line and a $5,000 check to the Soldier's Child Foundation. With that said, we're going to equip you with all the gear that you need for this operation. Each team's going to get 6 ardent rods and reels to work with. You have to figure out as a team how to make that happen. Same for you guys as well. Each team is also going to receive a full combat basic load of Livingston Lures' newest technology called EBS technology, electronic bait sound technology. It's the latest and greatest in the industry to make you that much more lethal on the water. Each boat will also be protected by BioBore fuel additives. Everybody, because it's a nice sunny day out there, make sure you're wearing your proper SPF. Dermatone's got us covered. And then, of course, anglers, you have an opportunity to educate your kids out on the water. And we've got Bassminder line selection guides and lure selection guides that make them smarter and more combat effective on your team out on the water. And because we've had a little bit of moisture the last couple of days, to make sure you don't miss a hook set, we've got reel grips on every single reel so that you don't miss a fish. With that said, here are your intelligence reports on each team. Army, here's your intelligence report on the Navy. Navy, here's your intelligence report on the Army and their anglers. And then, gentlemen, here's the information on the latest technology, on EBS technology from Livingston Lures. Make yourself familiar with that information as well. At this time, here are the rules of engagement. You're going to catch as many fish as you can. As long as it is a bass, it will count towards your total weight. Total weight will win the tournament. Everybody tracking?
Tracking.
Oh, good deal. With that said, you've got 4 hours. You have to adapt and overcome to eliminate the team to move on to the next round and hopefully become the next 2015 Force on Force champion. Are there any questions at this time?
No question.
Any questions, Army?
Negative.
Any questions, Navy?
No, sir.
All right, gentlemen, shake hands and let's go fish.
Let's do this.
Let's go. Come on in. Let's go beat them.
Let's get this Army team. Let's show them how Army strong rolls.
Hey, Grunt,
We got no intelligence on the Army.
y'all gave us a blank report. Is this a mistake or is this just how it rolls?
That's how we roll. We don't give any G2.
All right, we're going to show you. Watch how we do it, and this way you'll know for the future, okay? They didn't say anything for that. They got no comeback.
They need to hire.
They're like, wait, maybe he's right. We should watch them.
Bring it in. Bring it in right here.
Squids on 3.
Let's get it done.
Let's get it done.
Get it done. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do this, guys. Let's get this operation going.
Go!
Let's do it.
Yeah!
All right. Woo! Remember yesterday when Cody was telling y'all about falling in? Swim to the boat?
Yeah.
If you fall in, swim to the bank, man. It'll be closer. We're going to keep fishing.
You're gonna keep fishing.
Force on Force is brought to you by BioBore, by Livingston Lures, by Blackjack Beef Jerky, the official snack of Force on Force, by All Seasons Feeders, and by Ardent, weapon tested and weapon approved. Here is your G2 lake report. Toledo Bend Reservoir is a big fish lake going through post-frontal conditions, but the cold front which just passed wasn't too severe and the fish could still be shallow. And a storm is coming through tonight. Temperatures for this round are in the mid-60s, barometric pressure is falling, but wind gusts are in the mid-20s, creating havoc in open water areas.
So you know, my job in the Army is recruiting. So I train my recruiters to make sure they ask enough people to join the Army because they're always going to get told no, and eventually they'll find that person that says yes. It's the same when you're out there on the dating scene. If you don't ever ask, you're not ever going to get told no. And they don't come chasing you for the most part. Remember yesterday when Cody was telling y'all about falling in? Swim to the boat?
Yeah.
If you fall in, swim to the bank, man. It'll be closer. We're going to keep fishing.
You're gonna keep fishing. If I fall, that's mean.
The kids fishing with the Army and Navy bass anglers are part of A Soldier's Child, a foundation helping children of fallen soldiers.
Well, it really is, in a nutshell, it's a way for the average American citizen to care and give back to the children that have lost a parent in the military.
I was 5 when I lost him, and I used to have seizures, so I don't remember anything about my childhood at all, nothing about him. So it hurts me not to ask, what was he like? Was he around or anything like that? I don't want people to just feel what I felt, not be able to talk to people about what's going on. And I learned that by coming here. And Daryl taught me that to express yourself. Just think of us, because we lost someone for their freedom also, and for ours. It was not just a random stranger, it was a random stranger to them, but it was a part of us.
Got one? Oh yeah.
Come on, Hamby.
There you go. All right. Let's get him weighted.
He went for the minnow.
Yeah, making fun of my
Take him
bobber.
off.
Do what?
Grab him like that. Open his mouth. Pull him right out. Hold it up.
Hold it up so it looks bigger.
That's how you always hold it all the way, arm all the way out.
What do you think?
It's a great first fish. Now it's time to get started.
Where'd you catch him on?
Minnow.
Caught him on a minnow?
The old technique of a bobber and a minnow worked.
We decided to put a minnow and a bobber on. And probably 5 minutes after we did, I caught a whopper.
About 5 ounces.
It was 0.33 pounds.
That's a big sardine.
There we go.
We were catching. You got one, Bubba?
Yep.
There we go.
Get the net.
Get the net.
Ready?
There you go.
Get him up.
Whoop. There you go. That'll work.
Was that you, Meyer? Good job, Meyer.
Little worm. Nice.
Throwing a drop shot rig. Get a weight on him, see where he goes. 1.32.
While the Navy is finding a hot spot, the Army is still looking for fish number 1.
All right, we're gonna try to make our way over to another spot and see whether or not they're hungry over there.
But the soldiers are using the opportunity to teach the finer points of tournament fishing.
All right, so game face is back on, right? No, I don't think we're running too fast.
You had us all in the grass, didn't you? What happened? Did you hear him?
What?
So we were front ending, you know what that means?
No.
Boat, captain, the front end, and usually like when you're fishing in a tournament, the professionals on the front of the boat, and the co-angler, which is an amateur, is on the back of the boat. The pro usually takes all the water and don't give him much water to fish with.
Yeah.
And that's what he was referring to, is I was front ending.
If you're that shy person, by the end of the trip, if you know me, you won't be shy. Trust me, I'll pull it out of you. Because it was hard for me to tell my story, and I want everyone to experience what I experienced through having this foundation.
The thing that's important to me the most about this is that there's other kids out there like us that have lost a parent, and they know how we feel. They have gone through what we've gone through. And like my friend Jeremy over here, I was shy at first, didn't want to say anything until I met him, and he got me talking really quick.
Force on Force is brought to you by Skeeter Boats, by Finn's Braided Line, the official braided line of Force on Force and service members everywhere, by Power Pole, by Valley Fashion, and by the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine, and Coast Guard bass anglers.
All right, fish, be out here on this point. Come on, Aaron and Jeremy, we need your best fish call.
Need your best what?
Fish call.
How do you call fish?
Hey, what?
How do you call fish?
Like, hey, fishy, 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 fishy. I got a fish and Zach has a fish. So we're pushing about 2 pounds of fish thus far. So we moved to our third area. Right now we're fishing some docks and some grass line. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we can pick some more fish up in here. The fish are acting kind of finicky. That fish, when I picked it up, he was really cold. Now when I was out here practicing, the water was nearly 60 degrees, and now the water's down to 55. So I think they're just kind of acting a little lethargic. They didn't aggressively hit the bait real hard. They kind of just picked it up and put it in their mouth. Hey Jeremy.
Sir.
We're gonna dump that ammo can in the water.
Uh-huh.
All the baits are gonna sink to the bottom. You stick your head down there and see which ones the fish come to, and then we'll tie those on our line.
I.
Over here. Over here. There we go. Another Toledo Bend bass. What do you think, Mac? Another healthy Toledo Bend bass.
I like it. It's a little bigger than the last one.
1.05
ounces.
So that's not really there's no breed of Toledo Bend bass, is it?
No, just a healthy largemouth bass.
These got them coming.
Oh, yeah.
These got them coming in now.
Starting to pick up here, a little aggressive.
Nice job, Captain Lee. What do you say, boys? What do you say, boys? A good catch.
Absolutely.
That was a really good catch. Remember?
Oh, hold on. It was getting it.
Set the hook. Nobody went for. Pull on it. Set the hook.
It ain't on it anymore. It was. I was ready. It was coming. It ate my bait. It's not even funny.
Put put three of them on there this time.
All right.
We're in 13 feet of water here, so I'm sure I'm dragging bottom with this crankbait. You got something to throw out there? Shallow runner? Got a treasure. We're on the Texas side. There you go. Okay, so we got an hour to go before this tournament's over with, and you know, we're in dire straits right now to catch fish. So we're gonna fish this point right here, which is where we wanted to start with in the first place this morning. There was a boat sitting on it, so we're gonna fish this spot because we caught fish earlier in the week here.
Spot that we.
And we're gonna give it about 15 or 20 minutes, and if we don't get anything off this point, we're gonna make a run back by the ramp. And you know, there's a lot of tournaments that go out of this ramp, so we're gonna try to find us some ABC fish that's already been caught.
All right, it's 12 o'clock now. We got till 1300. So we're actually going to make a run and go over by the golf course, which is close to the ramp, and try to duplicate what we just did here. We got docks and grass. So that's our game plan right now. It feels like the temperature actually dropped a little bit since the wind picked up. So this might put a little damper. They might go down a little bit deeper in there, but we'll try to do what we're going to do before it gets any worse. I want to make that run over there and give us a little more fishing time over there right by the ramp.
You get him?
Go Navy!
We came out here and practiced. Come out here Sunday, pouring down rain all day, just torrential downpours. Monday, winds were blowing about 25 miles an hour out of the north. Pushed in a real bad cold front on Tuesday. Temperatures plummeted down into 20. Freezing cold, so I just had to fish. They don't know what to do. Y'all don't tell them nothing, don't look down. Just be acting like we got it.
Force on Force is brought to you by BioBore, by Livingston Lures, by Blackjack Beef Jerky, the official snack of Force on Force, by All Seasons Feeders, and by Ardent, weapon tested and weapon approved. We are in the final moments of this first round matchup between the Army bass anglers and the Navy bass anglers. One of the great assets in battle is disruptive communication on the enemy. Team Navy is feeling good. They've caught 4 fish for just under 4 pounds and are confident on this tough day of fishing. But some bad intel reaches the troops.
Yeah, the Army guys got about 5 pounds.
Even though the G2 is not true, things tighten up on the Navy vessel. Talking stops, and all rods are in the water, thinking without more fish, their tournament could be over.
Yep.
Yeah, buddy.
Keep fishing, keep fishing. 0.88. Well, it's 12:48 right now. We got 10 more minutes. We're only about 5 minutes from the dock. So we got to fish hard for the next 5 minutes and get that big one to put us over the edge.
While the Navy feels tense for the first time all day,
I just lost a good one. I set the hook on it and the line broke.
thinking they may not have enough fish after all, Team Army is accepting of the fact that they will head back to the dock to face their commanding officer with no fish.
This just wasn't the greatest fishing experience for you.
No, but it was
It's always
fun.
fun when you're fishing, but it's always funner when you're catching.
If it's fun, it was fun.
At least we had fun.
So hey, give me a high five.
But the Army is still going to make the Navy sweat it out until the end.
Y'all don't tell them nothing, don't look down. Just be acting like we got it.
All right, let's do this.
I hope you brought it. I hope you brought it.
We brought it.
Plenty more than
We brought it. We got about 20 pounds.
It's been brought.
We're bringing it. On the straw.
It's catch time.
Go Navy.
Go Navy.
All right, guys, welcome back. You completed your first objective. You made it back on time. Oh. All right, good deal. With that said, starting with the Army team, give us your top 3 bullets and your after-action review on how your day went.
Well, our day started off pretty well. We took off out of here and went across the lake to Palagacho, and we got to our first spot where we found some other anglers sitting on our spot where we intended to start. And so we went to a backup spot and went on from there. We had to adapt and improvise and overcome, and we had a tough day. So
Tough day on the water. Total number of fish?
0 fish.
0 fish for a 0 weight. All right, you better cross your fingers and hope that the Navy team didn't skunk you. All right, Navy, top 3 bullets and after action review on how your day went.
After leaving the dock, we went out, hit the boat lanes, went over towards Palo Gacho and stopped just before it and hit some docks. Didn't catch anything there. Moved into our second spot. Zach connected with his first bass.
All right.
I connected with 2 other bass in there. We moved back to another area and Cliff lost a bass. I lost a bass. Then I caught another bass. Then our last hour of the day, we wanted to be close here because the weather was starting to get bad. So we came over to Cove, over to the golf course. I connected on 1 and lost 1.
All right, total number of fish?
5 bass for 439.
439, all right, Hua, congratulations. All right, well, it's clear who the winner is. The Navy has bested the Army. You guys shake hands, congratulations. You're moving on to the next round of competition.
Thanks, guys.
Good job.
Brother. Thank you, bro.
Good job, Zach.
Hua, move out, get out of my tent, draw fire.
Go Navy! Go Navy!
You think you guys gonna keep fishing? You wanna do this some more?
Yes. I love to fish even though I can't catch one.
Well, it'll happen eventually.
I hope.
Moving from Marine was an honor for me to fish with them, and they can learn from me, and I learn from them, and we just had a great time.
Only the 4 hours that we got to spend with these 2 gentlemen, it'll be a lifetime memory of mine, and I'll never forget it.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do this, guys. Let's get this operation going.
Go!
Let's do it.
Yeah! All right. Woo!
Accommodations for Force on Force are provided by Cypress Bend Resort. If you want great fishing, great golf, and great accommodations, check out Cypress Bend in Many, Louisiana, right on Toledo Bend Reservoir. It is the host site for Force on Force.